Looks like it's going.
Yep, here we are. Another exciting train ride.
Another?
Yeah, I took a lot of trains.
Oh, sometimes I was gonna say sometimes I forget places that I've actually been. Maybe I've already been here before. Or maybe we've already done this. I don't know. That's not what I would have said. But yeah, here we are again, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, just chilling out on a train, looking out the window. I feel okay. Yeah, an airplane is a really good idea. You can go really fast, but on a train, you get to just kind of look out the window. And if you've ever been on a train, you know it's not TV. There's no like. There's nothing really to see except everything. You see the whole world.
I want to say you're not going anywhere. You're strapped in. But that's the whole point, isn't it? You're going somewhere.
Yeah, you're going somewhere, and you just gotta sit tight until you get there. And that's the thing about a train. Like, I was on a train for over 20 hours. It gets to be like, seriously, I've had enough. Can we just stop this thing? Jump on a plane instead. But yeah, on a plane, one of the greatest things is being able to look out the window and just see the world.
So too on a train, apparently. Look at this big mountain. Where's that mountain? Where is this? Where are we? Where are we going?
This is a train, like, kind of in the southern part of China near the east coast. I'm going south on this train. And I think it is a little bit surprising that we don't see... I mean, we do see some pretty big buildings, but it is kind of like almost like a sprawling suburban here. These houses. Well, okay, they are stacked on top of each other.
But this is a suburb?
I mean...
Well, it looks kind of like in America, you've got these little small towns. But I guess this thing has been kind of going on.
Yeah, I mean, just think if you lived in one of these places, where do you go? Is there a Walmart here? Or you just go down, maybe there's a little store in your apartment complex. Probably you're working at these factories right here. You can walk to work. I don't know. But anyway, this area right here, looking outside at the passing scenery, this is totally different than any city I've been in China. I've never been to an area like this. Only, glancing at it while on a train.
Yeah, just passing through. So, the places that you have been not like this. Like, this is atypical of your experience in China, other than, here you are on a train going from town to town. Right? Or...
Yeah, I'm just going from, one major area to another. And I'm surprised because between these two major areas, we see what looks like just tons of houses. Apartment complexes, of course, because there's at least 3 floors on all these. But, just people living everywhere. And I'm guessing they all work in these factories or something. I don't see much farmland.
Yeah, that's true.
There's the occasional river.
And look at how big these buildings are, too, some of them.
Yeah, tons of people. Imagine all these people living here. Like, I don't think those are office buildings. I mean, maybe they are.
Yeah, I mean, in America, they're the size of what would be an office building. And some of them are different, but, like, look at those ones right there. When they're so uniform, that feels like that has to be some kind of living quarters. Something.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it is. Even though I've never been there, I've been to like really.
Whoa, who is she?
Oh yeah, this is just me in the train. I don't know necessarily who those people are.
Matter of fact, who are we?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say like.
Dude, you know what? Maybe it's more interesting if we don't reveal who we are. We could have secret identities in these videos.
Well, okay, Well, anyway, I'm okay.
Is this too much?
I'm okay with telling I'm Tom, but like maybe you don't even know who that is.
People have to guess it. My name.
Oh, we came back to the real world
Yeah.
again.
Whoa, that was interesting.
Just think how long it took to make that tunnel. People mining it out for days.
I mean, if you asked me to dig that tunnel, I'd be like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's gonna take some teamwork. Hey, did you see that? There's like 4 buildings going up. Did you see the cranes?
Yeah, I saw the cranes.
Sometimes it just kind of surprises me how quickly things are going up.
These buildings look like kind of European.
Yeah, right?
Like all of a sudden we're in like Germany or something.
Germany with their super houses, like no one would have a house that's 4 or 5 stories and that's just like huge like this.
Well, I mean, there'd still be apartment buildings in Germany, but they have the vaulted roofs
Yeah, the roofs.
with the shingles.
And then what is this? Like a tiny little crop? Like, oh yeah,
It's a little miniature farm.
I wonder if like 100 different families tend each little square, or if it's just one farmer for the whole area.
I mean, it's still, while it is kind of small in comparison to this area, it was large enough and uniform enough that it looks like it's the type of thing that some one guy with a tractor can take care of it.
Yeah, I think like 1 million people live here and one guy's taking care of these crops. It's something I never really understand is there's so many people and how does such a small little farm or whatever, like where does it all come from to like
how
take
can
care
it
of all these people
possibly produce enough food to feed all of these people
and build all these buildings even?
Yeah, they're not right. The people aren't just surviving off of the food that comes from these farms. They're growing big and strong enough to do this. And of course, people don't like work with their bodies the way that they used to, so the energy doesn't have to be stored in their body. You grow the crop on the farm and turn it into fuel to run some machine. The machine builds all this stuff. Then what do the people do with their time? It's like, if you've got this machine that can build the thing, it can build all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean you see the occasional factory, they gotta do something in there.
Yeah.
I knew a guy once, he like inspected iPhone charger cables.
He's in the factory.
Yep, in the
and
factory.
The iPhone charger cables are coming hot off the press.
Yep.
And while they're coming down the line, he's got to just look at them and make sure that nothing's wrong with them.
Yeah. Something like that, you know.
I mean, I hope not to be insulting in how much I've probably oversimplified the job, but at the same time, it's a factory job. It's like the quintessential division of labor, where you take a complicated task and you break it down into simple tasks.